Have you ever found yourself stuck trying to figure out how to define navigation properties in Entity Framework Core? It can be quite a puzzle, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into whether you can use private or protected access levels for navigation properties in EF Core. I totally get it. Trying to manage access levels in your models while ensuring everything works seamlessly can be frustrating. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when working with Entity Framework. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, is it somehow possible to define navigation properties in EF Core with private or protected access levels? They provided an example with a protected collection of child models. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the deal with navigation properties in EF Core? Navigation properties are crucial for defining relationships between entities. However, EF Core requires these properties to be accessible for it to track changes and manage relationships effectively. And stick around. I have a valuable insight at the end that could change how you approach your EF Core models. To define navigation properties in Entity Framework Core with private or protected access levels, the user should start by ensuring that the properties are marked as virtual. This allows Entity Framework to create proxies for lazy loading. Next, the user needs to configure the context to recognize these navigation properties. This can be done in the onModelCreating method of the DB_context class. Additionally, the user should ensure that the access modifiers do not interfere with the Entity Framework's ability to access these properties. This means that the properties should be accessible within the same assembly. Finally, the user should test the implementation to ensure that the navigation properties work as expected. This can be done by creating instances of the model and checking the relationships. Fun fact, did you know that Entity Framework was first released in 2008? It has come a long way since then, evolving with the needs of developers like you. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user expresses uncertainty about defining navigation properties with private or protected access in Entity Framework Core. They emphasize that the entire model should be accessible without restrictions, especially when working with data transfer objects or view models. Here's the insight I promised. Always consider the access level of your navigation properties carefully. Using protected virtual properties can give you the best of both worlds, encapsulation and functionality. And there you have it. You can define navigation properties in EF Core with protected access levels, as long as they are virtual. Remember, understanding these nuances can save you a lot of headaches down the road. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into EF Core.